Right, so Death Guide 10 for Final Fantasy 9. We're in Quan's dwelling. We're just going to pick up some treasure and a Stellazios. This is a bit important, like there's a scene later on if we come here with Kina much later in the game. So it's quite important to Vivi as well. So just a few treasures. And what with that Stellazios we just picked up, there's 2 more in Treno, so we'll have 5. That foam is important for later for the chocographs. It's a friendly beast. This is the first one in the game. And you get about 10 AP with this fella. Now Treno, this is when the ATEs start getting a little bit tricky. There's a couple of missable ATEs here. So if you do it exactly like this, you'll get them all. So I've just put the beginnings of the ATEs in, and there's one actually that you can interact in for an item later on as well, and it's coming up in just a second. So Treno Tradition. Now you need to hit the X button a couple of times. Hit the X button now. And if you've only lost 500 gil, you've done it properly. And you can get a Stellazios from this fountain. You just keep dropping in 10 gil. Is that 15 times you've got to do it? And then you get a Gemini Stellazios, and go this way, not to the slums. Pursuit is the next one, and this all sort of links up to the item. This 4-armed man you confront later on, you get an item which is a totally missable item as well. Get your mithril dagger, go back down the stairs. It's important where you go, because if you don't go the right way, the ATEs don't show up. Some of them, there's 2 I think that are completely missable. So this one's confusion. And you're going to get an item here from this guy. And that is very early to be getting the power belt in the game. So come back up here and sort of stand there. Do ambition first, because the unexpected visitor progresses the game. So if you'd picked unexpected visitor there, the ambition one wouldn't come up. Go back where you came from, don't cross the screen. You just go pick up an item by the Stellazios lady's house. So I'm banging on about the ATEs because there's a trophy there for this. You've got to watch 79 of them. The other thing I did when I was here as well, once we do the unexpected visitor, there's only, I think, 1 more ATE to pick up, or 2 possibly. So we've gone across the screen. Meeting place, that's another missable ATE just there. And then we do the unexpected visitor, and that progresses the game. So yeah, because I'm banging on about the ATE, so you do 79 and you get a trophy for that. But if you miss them here, you're kind of a bit knackered really. So I'm just picking up some items. The other thing I did was play cards with everybody as well, but I got the ATEs first to make sure they were out of the way. And now we can safely do the unexpected visitor. And there's another Missable ACE later, but these ones are safely in the bag, so we can have a bit of a save after this. There's loads of people to play cards with. It took me quite a while to do it as well. So I'm just going in here, go to shops, buy everything, and then fight this beast, and you get a Tombury card, which is nice. Bit of Magnet. So that's where we're going next, to Voob Desert, to the Clara, after we've finished everything in Treno. So now we go and pick up Dagger. There's a secret item here. And I just bought everything in the auction house. You can start the Excaliber trophy by buying Griffin's Heart, Doga's Artifact and Oon's Mirror, and you sell them. It's like a clown looking guy in the synthesis shop for Doga's Artifact. Oon's Mirror is the fat guy outside the synthesis shop, and the adventurer sort of walking around by the fat guy buys a Griffin's Heart. So we can safely get on to the rest of the story. By this point I've played cards with every single person in the city apart from Dr. Tot, which I'll play cards with him soon. I think I've got something like 76 now, won games of cards, so we're on our way to the 100. So you get a super soft off Dr. Tot. I'll just play a quick card game. Obviously not a show, he's got some quite nice cards actually. Then you go downstairs, because this is where the other Missable ACE is. Once you've seen that, you've done all the ACEs for this stage of the game, and they're in the bag. And I've been out on the world map. I've learnt up all the abilities from all the synthesised stuff, from all the weapons in the shop, and all of the stuff in the auction house, which takes quite a while as well. So the next one's going to be Gargan Roo, which is quick, and then it'll be Clara's Trunk, so that'll be Death Guide 11.